Did Leonard drive away all of Penny's friends? During seasons 1 to 2, Penny appeared to have a sizable friend circle and was quite popular. This trend persisted until around season 3, specifically in episode 6, the Cornhusker Vortex. This marks the moment when Leonard encounters Penny's friends, resulting in such discomfort that he's asked to leave. Following this episode, Penny's extensive friend group is no longer showcased. With the introduction and integration of Amy and Bernadette into the circle, they essentially become Penny's new clique, and her previous large friend group is not seen again. Could this be attributed to her friend's inability to cope with Leonard? Perhaps this contributed to Penny's difficulty in expressing "I love you," as she might have still felt embarrassed and harbored some resentment. Alternatively, other scenarios could be considered. Keep watching for more details. Hi viewers, my name is Sophia. Welcome to my channel. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. So let's start. All of Penny's friends hailed from Nebraska and eventually relocated back home. Her friends were also acquainted with Kurt, leading to Penny losing contact with them. It's plausible that Penny simply outgrew her previous social circle. Throughout the series, Penny's life undergoes significant changes, mirroring the natural evolution of social lives as we mature. I concur that Penny began to mature, as evidenced by her decision to abandon her pursuit of an acting career after joining forces with Bernadette. She may have outgrown her former party-centric friends, although characters like Zach remained endearing despite their perceived shortcomings. Until Penny started spending time with Bernadette and Amy, we predominantly see her life from the perspectives of Leonard and Sheldon. Details about her acting career are scant, limited to mentions of audition rejections. Likewise, her romantic encounters are often depicted through awkward interactions with Leonard. I don't believe Penny's friends couldn't handle Leonard. They simply didn't comprehend him, and that's where it ended. In the natural course of life, some of those friends drifted away. Penny gradually spent less time socializing and partying, and some may have been primarily connected through Kurt. These shifts altered her social circle. From my perspective, being older, it aligns with the typical pattern of spending more time with one's spouse than with old friends as we mature. Despite the desire to reconnect with old friends, significant time is often spent with one's significant other, especially with the responsibilities of life and family. It seems more plausible that her friends didn't fit into her new lifestyle after she transitioned to a more mature job. Perhaps it was primarily a matter of her friends being utilized for the plot, and then no longer necessary once their purpose was fulfilled. Additionally, her friend group expanded to include the guys and their partners, forming a complete circle. It reflects the reality of growing up. Each year, the inclination to party diminishes and social circles shrink as people enter relationships, start families, relocate, and so forth. My circle at 37 is considerably smaller than it was at 23. Contrary to the idea that Penny's friends couldn't tolerate Leonard, her social circle evolved to comprise highly intelligent individuals, as she remarked to Leonard about Zach early in the series. I believe she maintains friendships with those people, but these connections occur off-camera, except when it serves the plot of an episode to include them. Like many aspects of life, friendships naturally drift apart over time, though they may still remain intact, albeit with less frequent in-person interactions and more online communication. Did you find Leonard's behavior disagreeable in the episode where Penny punched Howard? I truly did, as Howard persistently harassed Penny. Penny was clearly the victim, not Howard. It's disheartening to witness some individuals on YouTube defending Howard's actions. Moreover, I strongly suspect that if I hadn't blocked the user known as Zduda, they might have rationalized Howard's behavior with statements like, "Comedy relies on characters behaving irrationally," or "I don't empathize with fictional characters." But let's return to the main point. In my view, Leonard's reaction was entirely unjustified. He should have insisted on Howard apologizing to Penny, rather than Penny feeling obligated to apologize to Howard. I didn't feel hatred, but rather irritation. Penny articulated what needed to be said to Howard, and she shouldn't have been forced to apologize for it. This confrontation should have happened much sooner. Being a geek doesn't excuse being a creep. Leonard was unequivocally mistaken. Are you referring to the incident where Penny confronted Howard about his inappropriate behavior towards women? He deserved the reprimand and certainly didn't merit any apology. In fact, he owed Penny an apology for his consistent inappropriate behavior towards her. Howard epitomizes someone who needed to hear the unvarnished truth, and Penny was absolutely justified. Leonard failed by not supporting Penny and confronting Howard about his behavior. I appreciate Howard's character development in the later seasons, but he was undeniably misogynistic in the earlier ones. The whole situation was absurd. Howard incessantly harassed Penny, and when she finally stood up for herself, she was expected to apologize to him. That's outrageous. Penny wasn't even apologizing because she was wrong, but rather because Leonard wanted to reconcile with his friend. The concept of the apology was not only flawed, but also misunderstood by Howard, leading to him getting punched in the face. Sorry for mistake pronunciation and thanks for full video watching.